Today I want to show how to use orange in a cottage garden without it feeling loud, modern, or overwhelming. In a previous video, this arrangement began to suggest a garden. Orange gladiola reaching upward, white dahlia, soft and full, orange roses, warm and familiar, green hydrangea grounding the other flowers, and white freesia, fragrant and light. This palette feels sunlit, balanced, alive. But today, instead of stopping here, I want to show you more flowers that will let these colors grow into a garden. There's something about orange in the garden that feels like warmth you can see. A garden where orange glows like candlelight. Green gives the eye somewhere to pause. White brings clarity, softness, and space. Playing with light, where petals hold the sun and woodland leaves gather shadow. A garden balanced between glow and hush. Orange tulips open early in the season, welcoming the first light of spring and signaling the garden's return. California poppies weave through beds freely, catching the light like a soft glowing thread, appearing where the garden decides it needs a little extra joy. Astilbe drifts through shaded areas in soft plumes, almost cloud-like, especially in white. And tucked into quieter corners, Jack-in-the-Pulpit brings something unexpected. A woodland whisper tucked into the shady parts of the garden's bed. Building texture. Layers of petals, leaves, and stems come together, giving the garden depth, movement, and a quiet sense of abundance. Cheerful marigolds add warm embers of orange scattered through the garden, steady and reliable as the season deepens. White coneflowers add strength without heaviness. They are reliable, long-blooming perennials with an easy cottage garden spirit. Green spires of bells of Ireland rise quietly among the flowers. They bring a cool hush to the garden, a feeling of old stone walls, morning dew, and whispered blessings. Green zinnias feel like a quiet enchantment in the cottage garden. Their petals echo fresh leaves and new beginnings, weaving a gentle calm among brighter flowers. Shaping the space. Height, structure, and foliage define the garden's form, turning flowers into rooms you can walk through and linger in. In the height of summer, Trumpet Vine climbs and cascades as if it cannot help itself, dressing the garden in bold orange blooms that feel more meadow than mannered. White clematis climbs and wanders, its starry blooms catching the light and softening every fence and trellis they touch. White poppies appear almost like whispers, fleeting, delicate, and quietly memorable, their petals catching the light like paper lanterns. Hostas settle into shaded spaces as though placed by nature to soften stone paths and cool the edges of summer. Their lush, layered foliage brings a sense of rest and belonging wherever it grows. This palette doesn't bloom all at once, and that's part of its beauty. Spring arrives with tulips, poppies, and fresh green leaves. Early summer brings marigolds, clematis, and soft white textures. By high summer, zinnias, coneflowers, and trumpet vine take over, full and expressive. And as the season begins to fade, the structure remains. Seed heads, foliage, and memory lingering quietly. This is not a garden built around a single color. It's a conversation between warmth and stillness, between brightness and rest. A place where orange glows like embers, white offers peace, and green reminds us to slow down and simply notice. A bouquet captures a moment. A garden holds a conversation between color and time, intention and patience.